All right. Here we go. And we are live now. Fantastic. All right, I figured it out. Go us. So, I am the world's address. This is Let's See What Happens. And we are going to be streaming Path of Exile. Because I've got a little bit of time before I have to go to Pathfinder night. And, I kind of wanted to play something. And I forgot that I had this game and that I enjoyed it. I've had way more characters than what you're seeing right here. But, I've enjoyed this game, and now I'm going to play it really just for fun. We're going to do standard incursion league, I guess. It's the default Path of Exile. And we are going to be a witch. Witches are a lot of fun.
Why do the keen of mind seek to satiate their curiosity in darkness and depravity? Innocence is our father. Arieth is our mother. When a daughter strays from the light, she makes herself an orphan. Learn well the lessons that Wraeclast will teach you, witch. It is your only hope of finding your way home.
And of course, we are going to name our witch the world's address. I like using a witch because more often than not in games like this, or in MMOs, or in any sort of games where you can play with other people, I don't. I don't know. I don't like playing with others that often. Scratch that. I don't like playing with people I don't know. It's basically what it all boils down to. If I know you, I'll definitely play with you. Or you know, if one of you guys wants to play, I'm all about it. If you want to join me, by all means, we'll definitely do that. But I'm starting from scratch here, so keep that in mind. So we are the world's address. And we are going to connect the server. I did try playing this a little bit earlier, just to re-familiarize myself with how the game works and everything. So I was having a couple of problems, but I've reset my computer. And like I said, I've got some different streaming and recording software to hopefully make sure that my stream health doesn't just die like it did last time. That was really disconcerting for me. I don't know, I got a little angry about that. But this should help with that. It's a little less, it's a little more low impact. And you know what, we're gonna just keep it with local for the chat. If I could turn chat off completely. Can I turn chat off completely? Yes. Oh, that's perfect. I'll just keep party and guild chat because I don't plan on talking to people. None of that is particularly fun for me. So, here we go. We start on the beach.
The very sand shivers with malice. There's a power here that welcomes me.
Oh yes. Let's into options very, very quickly. If we could do UI maybe? I'm hoping to be able to find I actually would like that. Yes, please. Output dialogue to chat? That might help. Most people will speak, so you know, it is what it is, but I wouldn't mind being able to reread what people have said. Save, and there we go. All right, let's talk to this guy.
You and I, we're the only ones that made it to shore. Alive, anyway. Looks like you found something you can defend yourself with. Good. This place is crawling with criminals.
Yeah.
There's smoke rising just east of here. Could be worth checking.
Oh no! Let's run away. So, there was a point where I was.
Rise for me. not against me.
where I was streaming and it was not showing anything, but Path of Exile is very much like oh, I don't ever remember seeing that. Oh, it won't let me go until I actually do the thing. We're gonna skip all the tutorials for now. Path of Exile is very much like Diablo, but it's also free. So if you're looking for I'm going to be honest with you, if you're looking for a very well-made action RPG Diablo clone that is free and is fairly robust in terms of what all the classes are and everything, and the graphics and such, like, this game's pretty fun. There's a lot going on here. Dude, fireball. That's what I got off of that zombie that ate them. They're called the Drowned. They're not actually zombies, so it is what it is. But it plays almost exactly like, there we go, almost exactly like Diablo 2 or Torchlight or what else? What other ones? Drakensang Online is another free one. Torchlight 2 is not free, but it is a wonderful game. If you've never played it, I highly recommend that. For certain. It is super duper fun. For anybody interested, I am using OBS to do streaming, and that might be how I do this from now on. I might use OBS to stream and continue to use Action for recording. Action works wonderfully for recording. I've had zero problems with that. But Action is a little robust. It's a little too... it's a bit more resource heavy than OBS seems to be so far, and I think maybe that's my problem. Like, it's got streaming capabilities for certain, and it's got streaming settings, but I don't know as if it really I don't know if it's really the best for streaming. It's wonderful for recording. I've had zero problems with Action. So if any of you out there are looking to record your own videos or anything like that, so far my recommendation would be to use Action to record and to use OBS to stream. OBS is free. Action is Action costs a bit of money, but I have definitely found that it's worth. I love my like tin pot hat. Like, it's basically just someone broke off the handle of a saucepan. Sorry. It's hilarious. It's adorable. Yeah, level 2.
I'd be a dead woman by now.
I wanted to hit level 2 before. There's a little mini boss up the way. I've played this a while, but I also wanted to show you this, because this is the most ridiculous part of Path of Exile. It's this. This is the skill tree. Like, for real. This is the skill tree for Witch. It comes out through here, but this is the skill tree. It branches. It's just like Final Fantasy X, Final Fantasy X. How you've got the sphere grid, and you can go pretty much wherever you want. There are definite directions that you want to go because they're better, but if I'm looking at this correctly, there aren't locks. I mean, there's sockets and stuff, but there aren't locks that prevent you from spilling from Witch into whatever this is. So that is something you can totally do. Right now, we've only got two choices. Right now, we've got spell damage, which I'm not going to lie is probably what we should specialize in for a while. And then we've got energy shield and mana regeneration, which I'm kind of thinking of alternating back and forth between, because this is all spell damage all the way up through here and then cast speed, and this is energy shield and mana regen. So I'm thinking of going up through here like that and then giving myself a little bit of intelligence as I go. But to begin with, we're going to do spell damage because there's a boss coming. And he's a big bad. He's not a big bad. He's just a real big dude, and I want to put him down as quickly as possible. The spell damage is going to affect our fireball. You know, because it's a spell. Oh, no one's up here this time. There's a little bit of randomization to this. The beach looks the same. I think if I push... Oh, there he is. There's Hillock. Hillock's the boss. There's a button I can push to grab the... No, get away. Yeah, pull out that sword, Hillock. I'm not playing with you. No. Here's a button you can push to get the map up and running and all of that. I'm not trying to get in close with him. This is obviously not my... Whoa. Alright. So if you push Alt, it'll show you everything. So, got a wand that's the same, but it's got more sockets, so that's good. Got some robes. Oh, those would be great for me instead of this heavier stuff. Got this nailed fist. That's just a piece of wood with some nails in it, by the way. Just putting that out there. Oh, that ring would be nice. Oh, and that wand is much better. So all of those things are unidentified. We're gonna... We're not going to identify everything. We are going to identify, like, this guy, that, and that. We're going to put you on. Of the Inuit. Plus 11% increased spell damage. Adds 1 to 2 cold damage to spells. And plus 7%. Yeah, dude, that's so much better. So what we'll do is this. We'll put that there. We'll put this here. And we'll put that on. Nice. We got some shield now. That helps. That's what the witch is all about, I guess. She gets a shield, and then you enter the town for your reward, which is exactly what we're doing right now, because there's nothing else out here. Just a bunch of dead bodies and everything. So I know that this looks a little... I don't know, explicit? Not sure how you want to call that. There are going to be dead bodies. There is going to be violence. There are, like, cannibals and zombies and whatever. But at the same time, oh, jeez. Till August 31st, we're offering 1 free Apocalypse Mystery Box when you spend points. Points are the microtransaction stuff. Probably not going to be doing that. Just FYI. The whole point of a game like this, for me, is that it is 100% free. I don't have to pay for anything. Alright, so let's go talk with, we'll talk with Tarkley first. The best part about this is, it's all voiced.
Fine work with Hillock.
Hooray.
Where'd you learn to fight like that? No, I forget I asked. We Exiles have no history.
That's right.
Dominus took it from us when he had his blackguards dump us in the water out there.
Yeah, that's crappy.
Got something for you.
Do you?
Should help you kill a few more of those undead bastards. No, don't bother thanking me. The way I figure it, the longer we fighters live, the longer everyone lives.
Fair point. Alright, so he's going to give me a bunch of different choices. And they're all gems to socket. There's Freezing Pulse, which is a great one. Magma Orb, that's a nice projectile spell. It's an AoE. Obviously a good choice. Lightning Tendrils, it's also an AoE. Skip the one that I'm actually going to take. There's Blight. It's a debuff. It deals chaos damage over time. So it's an AoE and a channel. and it's a dot damage over time. But what I'm actually going to pick this time around is Raise Zombie, so I can raise a zombie minion from a corpse, which will follow me and attack enemies with a melee attack, and an area of an effect slam, which cannot be evaded. So, like, this is the one for me at this time. Soloing. This is the one to play. This is the one to get. We're going to snag this. We're going to socket that right into our robe. And now I can raise a zombie. I don't have a whole heck of a lot of time, so I'm not really going to try and learn a whole bunch of stuff about the game from Tarkley. Let's talk to
wayfish,
Estelle.
waterlogged witch, washed up in Wraeclast. That's the first line of the poem I'm writing about you, Exile. Easy, girl. You could scorch a bloke with a look like that.
Yeah.
The name's Bestel, captain of the good ship Merry Gull. At last, my Merry Gull is gone. My crew is gone. But my wits remain, after a fashion.
Oh, you sound like you are incredibly sane. You sound nice. All right, well, let's talk to Nessa real quick. They give you one of them
I
gives you a
saw
thing.
what you did to Hillock out there, witch. Your black art
quest
is the reason you're
is the
here,
word.
in exile.
Thing is
It
not.
may also be the only thing
My
that
bad.
allows you to see another dawn. I'm Nessa, and I suppose I should thank you for ridding us of that putrid giant. Back in Oriath, I judged your kind without hesitation. In Wraeclast, I don't have that luxury.
No, you don't.
Lion Eye's watch isn't much, but it's ours. We could use you here, while you live. But should you wish to venture out, do just one thing for me. Out on the coast, amongst the wrecks, there must be a ship's medicine chest. I have many to care for, and there's only so much I can do with herbs and seawater.
Fair point. Okay, sure. Let's talk
Well-
to Bestel.
There's an island, a hop, skip and a wade offshore of the terraces. That's where my Merry Gull ran aground.
Yeah?
Watched the locals spit roast the ship's doctor, but his medicine chest might still be there, amongst the splinters and bones. It'd have everything Nessa might need.
Okay.
Dr. Shaky Hands Opton was lousy with a scalpel and even worse with a saw, but he knew his apothecary. Explains the shaky hands, if you ask me.
Okay. Yeah, yeah. I mean, sampling your own will definitely do something. All right, well, let's get out of here then. Well, hold on, I guess. First of all, Nessa, could I sell you some stuff? I want to sell you this, that. Is there an... if I like... Ah, ha ha ha, found it. Okay, if you control click, things will go over. So, there's no money to speak of in this game. There is scroll fragments. 5 scroll fragments become a scroll of wisdom. Scroll of wisdoms are identify scrolls. They're super important. And then transmutation shards. 20 shards become an orb of transmutation that you can do something with. I can't remember right off the top of my head, but there we go.
Take
and we're going to
care.
come over here to the stash. We are going to click, click. I don't need that stuff right now. We're going to put it in here. And it seems that my children have decided that they are not going to get along. So if you will excuse me for just a moment, I promise I will be right back. Here, let's look at everybody's names real quick, because I always like that. I always like being able to see what people's names are. I apologize if... Oh yeah, always highlight is so much better. I apologize if perhaps some people's names are not very nice. Is there no way to, like... Really? Why, that's fun. Ooh, man, look at all these notifications. Alright, anyway, save. Here we go. Alright, I will be right back. I promise. Hold on just a moment. Okay, sorry about that. The children were a bit restless, but that's alright. We came to an agreement that they were not going to shout at each other, and I was not going to take away all of the fun stuff. It's a pretty good agreement, I think. Alright, so here we go, out on the coast. Oh, coming in from a weird angle this time. I usually don't
I know that stench. Just like my sisters. Upon the pyre.
Oh, good. Yeah, let's talk about that. Let's talk about burning witches for a bit. That's fun. Oh, 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 hey, 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 hey. Hey, hey. Go away. 2, 3. This is why the wish is the way to go if you're just looking for a nice easy day of not having to really contend with a whole bunch of nonsense. You can legit just do that for a while. Now, I have run out of mana. It replenishes a bit slow, but it does replenish. Yes. So, I get, as a witch, I get this merry band of zombie guys. Let's see. No, I don't need any of that. We're going to speed along that a bit. Okay, and we're going to discuss the things that are... Oh! Like, they should just kill these crabs and bring them back, right? That's what I would do. Because legitimately, you could eat for a week on one of these giant crabs. Alright, so the bedings and flashes that have been going on up here is I've actually leveled up these various things that I'm doing. So now the gems are leveling up, so they become a bit stronger, which is handy. I like that part about this game. The more you use certain spells that have been socketed, or utilities, or... I'm a Netley. I'm on fire! What's this? Thank you. Good job. Can I just kill you from here? Yes. Hooray. Oh, good. A crucified corpse. And a withered
Khan's canoe struck this sand with the force of destiny. At his beck, the greatest war host in Kardui history tamed the wild sea, their canoes coupling with the land one by one. Lion-eyed gemlings met us with shining metal and bold words. Hyri's arrows withered their pride. Calm's axis silenced their despair. Marseilles Lion-Eye fought bravely to the last. Calm honored him with a place on his belt. Calm has shown Wraeclast our Kardui strength. Calm will teach Wraeclast the Kardui way.
Cool. Yeah, so you find all these fun carvings. They don't really do anything. They give you a little bit of backstory of what's going on. But let's address that turn of phrase that he did about the canoes coupling with the sand or the beach. That's a very powerful and evocative way of saying things. Yeah, cannibals. You will notice when things die.
Too much clatter.
Oh, too much clatter. Oh no. Not clatter. Yeah, there's... Whoa.
To learn is to live.
Okay, cool. Well, I've leveled up. We'll do something with that here pretty soon. Your level up bar is down here across the bottom, just in case. I don't know how much of this is actually showing across the bottom. Ooh, not all of it. And that's a shame. But there's a bar across the bottom. Wow, you guys aren't seeing the entirety of this, are you? Hey, I just want to make sure, because it looks like there are a couple more people watching, and that's super duper awesome. I just want to make sure that everybody can hear me. And I am going to try something to see if maybe we can go to just straight up full screen. And that might adjust what you guys can see. Hold on. Okay. Yeah, save the changes. No, that's a witch. That's a witch. That's a, or a fire fury, I guess. Hey, 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 hey. Knock that stuff off. Okay, now it looks like I'm cutting off a little bit of the screen. Okay, well, that's a bummer, but it is what it is. I'm gonna go back to windowed full screen because it helps me out. Changes. Save the changes. Having windowed full screen means I can
clutter.
switch back and forth between my my monitors. Okay. Well, I hope everybody can hear me. According to the readouts here, I'm at least making sound. I should get rid of this. Pick up that. Because if nothing else, I could sell it. Let's go ahead and put our point into energy shield and increased mana regen. I wish the skeletons that I summoned were like indicative of the thing that I've killed. That would be awesome if, like, instead of just summoning human skeletons, I was able to summon like the skeleton of one of those giant creepy crabs. That would be super cool. Is there a way? No. Okay, there's got to be a way down this way then. So I know that this is not a type of game that you usually see on my channel. It's usually cutesy and crafting and very, very kid-friendly. But I am still going to play this as if I was playing one of the more kid-friendly games. I don't plan on, cursing so much. The occasional, like, I don't know, what I would call, like, the low-end curses, like...
Too much clutter.
Indeed. Too much clutter. Let's see. Now there's legit no way to... Okay. Okay, an orb of augmentation. So, what you can do is you can... How many do I have? Do I have all three? Yes. Oh, and it tells you right here, by the way, if you have all three or not. Magic items can have up to 2 random properties. So if I do that, item is currently equipped. Oh yeah, they totally... Hey. They can't exist without that particular rune. Whoops. Whoa. That just exploded. Also froze and broke at the same time because my fireball has My fireball has ice on it now. Well, all of my magic spells, technically speaking, have ice. Stop setting me on fire. Jerks. Alright. Oh, I can hear you guys. Yeah. Come the undead. Withered husk. It's a good name for him. Probably gonna have to bump back to town for a minute, though. Oh, good. A waypoint. So, with the waypoint, we can go back to Lion's Eye Watch. Fantastic. Now we can sell all of that stuff that we have. Come back right in here. What's that guy's name? It's a cool name. What's your name? Skips Legs Day. Skip Leg Days. That's good. That's
Hello.
a good name. That's a good name. Sometimes people have good names. Sometimes they don't. Alright, so. I want to identify these gauntlets because these gauntlets are trash. These gauntlets are not trash. Perfect. Nessa, if I could sell you that, please. Accept. That's a nice bow. That really is. I don't use a bow. I prefer to use a wand. I don't know if it's, I'm gonna be honest, don't know if it's better to use a bow for a witch. I would imagine not. Alteration shards. 20 shards become an orb of alteration. But I would imagine not. I would bet that, there we go, that it's best to use a wand for a witch. I don't know, something about that seems like that's the best idea. Also, it should be noted that there is not money. I know I said that earlier. There is no money, but like that amulet will take 1 orb of transmutation. This sash is 2 scrolls of wisdom. Everything is scroll of wisdom or orb of transmutation or something of the like. Orb of augmentation, orb of chance, portal scrolls. I really need some of those. Dang. But that's pricey.
Be well.
So that is the money of this game. The money is augments, which is neat. That's like it's a different way to do it. Instead of worrying about the gold that you can acquire and all of the whatever. Nope, that's the shop. How do I open up the map? Oh, I've forgotten. Inputs, please. Thank you. Okay. Map. Attack in place. Weapon swap. Detonate mines. Neat. Toggle highlighting. Enable corpse targeting. Overlay map. Oh, it's tab. I knew that. Okay, so we're here. We need to go... We've basically done all of that, so cool. We're gonna come on down here. So there's a waypoint here because there's 2 different ways to go. I don't want to go to the mud flats though. Do I? No. No? No, I want to go to Tidal Island. It tells me right here. There we go. I didn't know if I had to go through the mud flats to get to Tidal Island. I have to say, it looks like OBS is working a heck of a lot better in terms of strength of the stream and health of the stream, so that's great. My concern, and I'll do some research and figure out this whole deal. I kind of jumped into it this time, so I didn't really look around a whole heck of a lot to try and change some settings. My concern is that you guys aren't seeing the whole screen. You're missing about, yeah, you're missing about the last 1.5 inches that I can see. So you're missing the bottom. You're not going to be able to see, like you can see, kill all these. Hey! I'm now a level 4 witch. Sweet. New help. Alright. Help. Why? What? I don't care. If you could stop, that'd be cool. You guys can see this stuff, right? But there's a whole other line of stuff right below that you guys can't see. So, that is slightly worrisome. I will fix that for the next time I use... Oh, small mana flask. Thank you. I will most assuredly fix that the next time. Ooh, a glass shank. Oh, that's just mean. Glass shatters and slivers. That's the same thing with, like, obsidian. Like, they used to use obsidian blades for surgery. It's a huge thing. They are... Oh, okay. Those are Tide Striders. That is gross. Obsidian blades are impossibly sharp. And I'm not just saying that as, like, to be hyperbolic. They are ridiculously sharp. They cut things just... It's kind of ridiculous, actually. If I'm not mistaken, I very well could be, like heard this in a podcast. But, like... Oh, my God, shoes. I've not had shoes yet. I think that obsidian, when sharpened correctly, kind of cuts down. You're a person. You're a bad guy. I thought you were mine. If we could. Sorry, got off track. Yes. Oh, a medicine chest. Too much clatter though. Okay. It cuts to the molecular level. It cuts things so fine that it's kind of ridiculous. Okay, let's grab that and...
Too much clutter.
No. Okay, I want to be able to come back here. Yeah, exactly here, actually. So we're gonna go to Lion Eyes Watch. Oh, because the guy's name was Lion Eye. That makes sense. Lilith from the Ashes. Oh, and then some guy that probably had a cool name. Techie Taco. Person. Till Dark. Wolfium. Corn, Utah. Stabby Mallet. You seem nice. I like you, Stabby Mallet. You're my new friend.
I'd almost stopped believing in miracles. This medicine chest. It's greater than the serums themselves it holds. It tells us that we can do more in Wraeclast than merely suffer.
Okay.
I've not much to offer in return, but please, take something in thanks for what you've done.
Ah, will do. Yes. So, you guys can't see, and I'm really sad about that. But the way that healing works is that you have 5 slots. And each one of those slots has a flask in it. And there's medium healing flask, medium mana flask, and a quicksilver flask. There are different types of flasks that you can use as well. Like, it's not just these things, but these are the rewards. Like, I have a small life flask right here that you can already see, but I've already got small life flasks in my 1 and 2 slot. So basically, the way my healing goes, and it's a bummer. Oh, you can see, okay, you can see that. So, small life flask, medium life flask, and then small mana. What I would like to have, because I've got 75 mana and 107 life, I would like this to be a new... Yes. Oh, right here, you can actually see. Did not notice. There. That's better. And I get a reward. So, elemental proliferation support supports any skill that hits enemies or could otherwise apply elemental ailments. That's a 2% increased duration, 20% chance to freeze, shock, or ignite, which is nice. Elemental ailments caused by supported skills spread to other enemies. Ooh, that's actually not bad. That would be what proliferation is, yeah. Spell Cascade. Supported area of effect skills also affect areas in front and behind the target. I don't think I have any area of effect skills at present. Storm Barrier support. 50% chance to gain a power charge. While channeling, I don't have any channeling spells at present. Lesser poison support. Supported skills. 40% chance to poison on hit. Supports any skill that hits an enemy, that could be helpful against bosses, not gonna lie here. Now, Summon Phantasm on kill. This supports skills that can hit enemies or create minions. When those skills or minions kill enemies, they will have a chance to summon a Phantasm minion, which uses a piercing projectile spell that deals physical damage. 50% chance to summon a Phantasm when supported skills or non-Phantasm minions from supported skills deal a killing blow, can have up to 5 Phantasms at a time, and Phantasms last 15 seconds. Now, it only applies if your minion or your spell kills an enemy. That could fill up the playboard, though, with my people, and that could be super useful. So yeah, I think we're going to put that on our Iron Gauntlets of Calm. That did go on there, right? Or our Hail Iron Gauntlets of Calm.
Yes?
Nessa, very quickly, we are going to sell all of this because we don't need it, except we are going to identify the stone at... Oh, no, it's not unidentified, it's just kind of garbage and I can't use it. Cool.
While we live, we are blessed.
Go to the stash, chuck that in there. It automatically turns 5 scroll fragments into a scroll of wisdom. And I'm going to take that along with me. So let's talk to Bestel, because he's got an exclamation point above his head.
You managed to salvage Shaky Hand's druggery. Nicely done.
Thank
Nessa will put it to good use. More than that benumbed quack Optin ever did.
Well, good. Good. Glad to hear that. Now, Tarkley, do you have an actual thing for me to do?
Got a job for you, if you're willing.
I am.
There's a pool near the mudflats needs investigating.
Okay.
You'll smell it before you see it. Stinks like a carcass in high summer. But that's not the worst of it. Dead birds walking. Animals don't rise up again the same as people do here. So if they aren't raising themselves, what's doing it for them? The answer's in that fetid pool.
That sounds
Clear
like
the place
it's awful.
out and kill whatever's raising those rowers. We've got enough living dead to contend with already.
Okay, yeah, I'll definitely do that. And this is an optional job. You don't have to. You don't have to do it, but I'm gonna do it. Now, he said something that I hadn't touched on at all, and that's that people... Oh, hello.
Brilla of Cinderford, you have transgressed against your god and your fellow man. You have been a willing vessel for the following sins. Theosophical vanity, 3 counts of upholding and promoting heretical beliefs.
Shame on you.
Practicing medicine without qualification.
Oh, that's lame.
God has charged me with your redemption. You are hereby exiled to Wraeclast, where it is hoped you shall come to repent your sins and make your peace with your beloved father.
Yeah, what they don't say is that you don't get to come back. I think each time you can get a different letter, which is kind of neat. It is a known deal on Wraeclast that the dead rise up and walk again. And also, if you die, you can come back. So there's a fiction already. Not trying to go to grab up a bunch of these things because they're not useful. Oh yeah, there's the ship. Let's see if we missed anything else in this area. Like these guys. So far, I don't see any phantasms. I don't know if that means. But yeah, when that happens, that's their spirits coming out of their body and I guess making more later, more like undead. Of all of the fiction in this particular game. But I enjoy this game. I like it. It's a lot of fun. I got not really into it, but I got kind of into it for a while, and it's fun. It's a great way to just have a little bit of fun and not. You don't really have to. It gets hard later, obviously. I'm still in the tutorial of the game, basically. Like, it's still very, very early, so things aren't particularly difficult. It gets harder when you start getting into like the tons of these big dudes running at you. It pays to have all of these corpses following me around. Now I did put a zombie 50% chance to summon a phantasm. Okay. Real quick though, let's learn about that. And that. Wow. That thing's nuts. Got him. I mean, I'm not going to pick up everything. You have a very finite amount of backpack space, we'll call it. Oh. Hello. Whoa. Those are large bones. Oh, I've come through here already. Okay. Yeah, look at this. What are these bones, though? Those look like hand bones. Oh, they could be whale bones. They could very well be the fins of, like, a whale or a large fish. Or, well, not a large fish. Basically a whale. They would have to be something along those lines. That's what a whale fin can kind of look like. Alright, let's hit this waypoint up. We're going to go back to Lion Eye's Watch very, very quickly. Dump all the stuff that I absolutely do not need.
Yes?
We're going to sell this stuff to Nessa.
Take care.
And, oh yeah, I've made an Orb of Augmentation. So, enchants a magic item with a new random property. Not particularly useful at present. What's this do? Oh. So... quality plus 2%. Okay. Cool. Works for me. Bigger, redder ghost. You seem fine. Oh, right. I have a point to spend. Spell damage, please. Hey, Chris. Yeah, it's a pretty fun game. Like if you don't feel like paying for Diablo, it's the way to go. It's a pretty fun game. I enjoy it. It's nice and, I don't know, right now it's nice and relaxing. Later it gets, you know, a lot less relaxing. Oh, I want to go here. Was just kind of looking at something that I could play for just a couple of hours. I've got Pathfinder night tonight, and I finished mowing the lawn and doing a bit of housework, and had about almost 3 hours to kill. So I figured, well, let's do a live stream for a little bit. Kind of unannounced and very, very impromptu, but it's fun. Oh, frogs! Hello, froggies! You can't hurt the frogs, but that's fun. But they're cute. Look how cute those frogs. Oh, yes, the dripping dead. That's gross. Just absolutely gross. Oh, wait. Zombies.
I think this Wraeclast will serve.
Oh, yeah. This. Ooh, fish scale gauntlets. Simple robe and a scroll of wisdom. Hey, Black Ranger. Thanks for joining. What do these do? Accuracy and life. I'm going to switch that up a little bit. That's also going to add cold damage to my spells. What even is that? It's like a creepy crab mixed with a lizard bird, I guess? Who even knows? Whatever it is, it's creepy. What's this way? We'll go to the fetid pool. We're going to go to the fetid pool here in just a minute. It's a little intense. So we're going to try and get rid of all of these guys first to get all of the goodies that we can get. And then we'll go into the fetid pool, and then we will hopefully not die. Or also, if we scout out all of this... Hey! Investigate the mudflats for a way to lower the water. What's this do? This wall seems to require 3 strangely shaped objects. Oh, and then when you lower the water, you can actually go further in there. Alright, neat. Why not? Oh, okay. Oh, you're gross. Here, have some of that. No, get away. Yeah, with the witch class, especially if I've got this particular, the raised zombies, if I don't have all of my zombies out at any given time, it's a mistake. Alright. Yeah, I've played this game a little bit before, and I remember there being like 3 of those creepy bird dudes' nests around, and you can, I'll find their nests. Work towards that goal as well as getting to the fetish pool, which is kind of back where we came from. Ugh. I would like them to not be called the Dripping Dead, actually. That's super gross. was fun. Let's go ahead and put another skill into energy shield. There. Oh, no, we were going this way. Yes, treasure chest. Good, good. I'm glad that there was nothing. It's been too useful if there had been something in it. Scroll of Wisdom. Don't mind if I do. And there we go. There's the Roa nest, and we've got the Ammonite glyph. So I've got to find 3 more Roa nests, and in each one of the Roa nests there'll be some form of glyph. Headpiece? Yeah. I wanna... Yeah, I think I'm gonna switch this out for now. Put you back. Scroll of Wisdom. And these gloves. Increased energy shield. 6% life gain on kill. Yeah. Switch that up for now. Nice. Okay, let's keep this energy shield. We'll keep building that. Yep, there's another Roa nest. Ooh, Orb of Alchemy and a Halitosis orb. Or a Halitosis glyph. That's gross. Upgrades a normal item to a rare item. So you could take, like, if I find, like, these robes, I think. Let's try it out. I don't know. Why not? So if I do this, and I do that, yes. Yes, please. Alright, gonna lose my zombies for a moment. That's okay. That's a lot better. So plus 12 to intelligence, 1.5 life regen per second, which, I mean, that's huge. 17 to maximum mana, 11% to lightning resistance. Like, that's huge. That was the right thing to do. Now let's re-raise these guys. There's another one kind of down in through here. So, let's be on our way. Oh, looks like we found a precise tripping dead. Oh, he's super accurate. Let's get rid of that, please. That guy's fast. I'll play with them. We've got some Roas. On that last one there. Spiked bundle. No thanks. There we go. There's the last Roa nest. So, let's take all the glyphs to the wall. Oh, let's grab this chest first, though. Ooh. Chromatic orb. Orb of transmutation. Nice. We'll go ahead and take that Quicksilver flask too. Because why not? Am I going the... Yeah. Good. Going the right way. So, we'll go ahead and... Boom, boom, boom! And I guess it does something, and now the submerged passage is open. I don't want to go in there quite yet. let's go ahead and hit up these this fetid pool, which is just around the corner back this way. We just hug this wall. Oh, hey, barrel. Smack. Nothing? Cool. If we just hug this wall, we'll get right back into the fetid pool. And there's going to be a lot of dudes. Come in here. Ugh. You have entered the fetid pool. Oh man, it just looks gross. Ugh. And to put this in perspective, I'm wearing woolen shoes. I'm gonna switch out the woolen shoes for something a little bit better. It's still just rawhide, which means it's soaking up everything. Bone rowers, yeah. There's something in here that's raising the dead. Probably a necromancer. Well, okay. Oh, nice. There's something in here that is raising the animal dead, not just the people dead. Like the island itself raises the dead people somehow. You'll learn more if you really read into all of the if you like let everything play and you listen to all of the things that all of the various carved stones and stuff like that say. You learn a lot about the game, and it's pretty fun. Like, it's got some neat, the lore and everything is not terrible. It's a pretty fun game in terms of storyline and all of that. But, ha! Oh, hey, guy. You're a big dude.
Life is too precious.
Yeah, what she said. Alright, let's see what we've got. I'll take that. I don't really want any of those. A nailed fist, it's really just a stick, or a big dowel rod, using today's terms, and some nails that they've just hammered into it, and you just grab around the nails and then punch. We are going to replace that. And okay. Let's go ahead. Let's bump our intelligence up. Because if I'm not mistaken, like intelligence, every 2 intelligence is a mana, and every 5 intelligence is an energy shield. I really am focusing mostly on intelligence, and to a lesser extent, strength and dexterity. I mean, I still need life, and I still want accuracy and stuff like that. But also, when you start getting the huge AoE spells that you will end up getting in this game, some of that is not as important. Dark Fur. Get away. Nice. Wrapped boots. Shabby jerkin. Okay, kill the necromancer and his minions. Found him. Cadaverous the Defiler. He raises the dead and he resists lightning. Which is fine because I'm using fire. You can, ooh, a whalebone rapier. That would get the job done. You can resist lightning all you like. That'll definitely be nice to have. I am still using a wand that I found very early in the game, so I would like to get a better one. Ah, good. Portal scroll. Snare my ass.
Too much clutter.
Yes, indeed. However, I could take a hit on energy shield to 1, look creepy as all get out, and to 2, get a little bit of evasion so that maybe I'm not hit constantly.
Too much clutter.
I know, I wasn't actually trying to pick it up. I was trying to kill a dude, and my zombies are just way faster than I am. There we go. Let's first identify this. Oh, quite nice. Yes. So let's put this into my gloves for now. And then let's get this going, because that's definitely the way to be. It's a much better wand. All right, cool. Portal scroll. Let's see. I saw something up in here. Maybe I didn't. Alright, well, let's just get out of the fetid pool, and then we'll keep this up. It's a little bit of a pain in the butt to play with this going on, but you do what you gotta do to get out, really. I think we've killed everything, so that's always good. I didn't go all the way through this way. I wanted to go up and through here. Did I? Oh, maybe I did. Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess I did. Alright. There are no other directions you can go in here, so let's get out. We'll make our way back to the town. And then we will immediately, I think we're gonna town portal once we get out here. Once we get into the mud flats, we're gonna go up here. And I think when you, yeah, it doesn't bring everything back from the dead if you town portal. So we're going to. I think I can put these. In we go. Into Lion Eye's Watch. I don't know why I have a hard time. I keep wanting to call it Lion's Eye Watch. That would make more sense to me. That was a thing I needed to do for Tarkley.
Now that you've drained that passage, best I warn you about something.
Okay.
I was running down a wounded rower one night's eve when I glimpsed something in that waterlogged cavern. Looked a bit like a sand spitter, only the size of a bloody ox. I reckon it's nesting down in those flooded depths somewhere.
Yep.
If you're going that way, then do us a favor. Spill the old shield crab's guts before it gets hungry and comes looking for us.
Yeah, not a problem, dude. I'm all about that. Now, I can do Detonate the Dead. I don't, I'm not really sure there, Sawad. I hope I'm saying your name right. I might have to do a little bit of changing with actual resolution. I'm playing around with OBS for the first time as opposed to using Action, which is what I have been using. And I'm not sure if it's if that's the problem or if it's literally just the resolution that I've chosen. But if you give me a second, I am going to change that. It's the only thing I didn't think of, to be honest with you. Alright, so Frostbomb. It'd be good to have something that's not just fire. Orb of Storms would be nice. That's a blue one. I could put that on my head. Yeah. Let's do Orb of Storms. Put that in my scare mask. Alright, yeah, let's see if maybe... I mean, I'm using 1900 by... Or, you know, 1920 by 1200. So let's try this. Don't think that's really changed much. Nope. Okay. Well. Oh, hey, yeah. Look at you with the preview panel. Ah. Oh, yes. I see that. So... that's why it's cutting my... Okay. Do you have any... like, I've just started playing with it just today. But do you have any input as to how I can fix that without ending the stream or anything like that? Because I've got it at scale to window, but I don't think that that's particularly right. Like, I'm definitely down with fixing stuff. I prefer to have it here. Ah, no worries. Full screen. Alright, well, I will figure out how to do that next time. I promise. Because I've been noticing, like, I'm previewing it and everything, and I've noticed that you guys have a weird... where everything is cut off on the bottom, and everything is cut off at the very, very top. Luckily, it's not cutting off a lot of important stuff. It's just sort of killing my life flasks and then what would be QWERT for spells. But I will definitely figure that out before I do the next stream.
Hello.
With OBS, which is definitely what I'm going to be using for streaming, because it is so much easier and it just seems to work a lot better for me specifically than Action did. I'm still going to be, like I said before, I'm still going to be using Action for my recording, but not for streaming. Whoops. Almost messed that up. There we go. Well, what's this one then? Fireball. Okay. Cool. Thanks. I'll watch a couple of tutorials and sort of figure everything out. Let's see. Actually, you know what? I definitely not going to use any of these. So you can have them. All right.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. I'm going to throw all of this stuff into this. For now, we're going to keep a portal scroll on us, just in case. You never know when you might need it. Alright, back to the mud flats, because Tarkley said that we needed to go into here to kill some giant crab thing. Also, Sawad, thanks for the subscribe. I really appreciate that. You are my 50th subscriber, so that's incredibly exciting for me. For having only, you know, been doing YouTube videos and stuff for really about a year. That's awesome. So thank you. Thank you so very, very much. I really, really appreciate that. Oh, good. Roasting. Fantastic. I feel like there should be something in here. Oh, pile of bones. Oh, glad to That's quite nice. We'll definitely be using that. Right, now level 7. That's not the button I wanted to push. Let's see. Let's give us some more mana and mana regen. Another one of you guys out. Take that. I am using a shield. Should I? Ooh, tentacles. Great. Double greens. I don't have anything to put that back onto, though. I'm going to pick it up for now. I'm going to pick it up, but I'm not going to do anything with it at present. Oh, yes, these guys. I forgot all about it. Here, have some electricity. I'm sure you'll love it. Hey, Keith Khan, how's it going? Thanks for joining us. Oh. Armorer's scrap. I am going to get so terribly lost. Hi, Varu. Yeah, we had a discussion about that. It has something to do with OBS, and I'm super new to OBS, so I'm not 100% certain how to change it. However, I bet I could... I mean, if I just do this... If any of the 2 new people that have shown up have any idea on how to use OBS a little bit better than I do, I would not say no to some help, that's for certain. here we go. I'm trying to... Yeah, I'm probably just gonna let it go for a bit, and then I'll do some video tutorials to figure it out, and the next time I do this, which might very well be tomorrow, it will, I promise that it'll get better. Okay, well, back to it before my zombies go insane. Let's see. I'll go down through here. We are in here in the flooded depths to kill a giant crab thing. Oh, there's more monsters in there? I thought I killed everything. Guess I didn't. I'm sure there is. I will go through and watch all of the video tutorials that I possibly can to make sure that I'm getting everything the right size. And that way, when I do my next live stream, everything will be peachy. It'll be the way that it's supposed to. Thank you, I appreciate that. I don't have an well, not anymore at least. I don't have an amazing PC, but it is at least nice enough to be able to play most of the games that I'm going to end up playing at a high enough quality that it's gonna look good. Vigilant Strike. Melee attack. Attack the enemy with a powerful melee attack. Not going to be using that. Oh, the way to the crab is before the bridge? Thanks, Varu. Going back. Oh, like... Oh, yeah?
Thank the gods. You're no saint. I can see that. Though, am I stressed in your I found a way to blaze a trail to that forgotten temple.
Oh no. Stop talking.
Too
Going to
much
die.
clutter.
Hello.
Oh, this is an incursion. That is not the way to the thing. I don't want to play with that quite yet. Victory coat. That seems nice. Yeah.
Greetings.
That's true.
Another time.
I will come back to that after the after I do this crab thing. Because I'm curious about the incursion. I have not played this game in forever. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of forgot that I had it. And I was looking at stuff to watch while I was doing housework and stumbled back across it. So, yeah. Forgot how much I really enjoyed. There we go. Yes, that's not uninviting at all. Forgot how much I enjoyed playing it, so I thought I'd give it a try for a little while. I'm probably only going to be playing for about another 30 or 45 minutes. I do have Pathfinder night tonight, so I'm going to go nerd it out, nerd style, with some of my friends. But I don't work tomorrow, so I will definitely be back tomorrow with either more of this game or something else. I did promise my daughter that we would play, we would do a live stream of either Slime Rancher or Camp W. So if you've got any interest in watching me play games with my kid, that is one of the things that I do, or that I'm trying to do more on this channel. That's what I started doing on this channel, and I'd like to get back to it while it's still the summertime before she goes back to work, or before she goes back to school.
Too much clutter.
So that is a thing that we will be doing. Ooh, large mana. Thank you. Tomorrow. We're gonna fiddle out real quick to get rid of all of this nonsense. Slime Rancher is a ton of, it's really cute. It is almost the exact polar opposite of this game. Slime Rancher is adorable, and it tells you everything you need to know about the game in the title of the game. You literally have a ranch on this far, far away planet, and you raise slimes, and then you sell their poop to some sort of mega corporation for money. That is 100% the ins and outs of Slime Rancher, and then the rest of it is just finding all of the new slimes. It's a super cute game. It's a great premise, and I like playing games with my daughters, so it's a great way for us to do something that we both enjoy together.
Take care.
Hold on to this for now. Probably not going to need it.
Mm-hmm.
Excellent life, more life regen.
Take
wait,
care.
I do have that chromatic thing. Perfect. Oh, that's actually exactly what I was hoping for. That could not have gone better. There we go. That's such a better configuration for me. That's great.
God hasn't abandoned us.
Alright, let's get back to it. I want to kill this crab, and then we'll probably... that'll probably be it for this. Oh, nope. Let's see. Up through here. I forgot to raise the dead. There we go. That's better. Keep this on for right now. That looks like something. This monster is imprisoned by powerful essences. Oh, you did! Oh, awesome. Okay, so go ahead and let me know, and I will do my best to implement it before we end. Go to OBS and then click Settings and then click Video. Okay. Shoot. Settings. Video. And it should have a video resolutions and video output. Ah. Video output is currently active. I'd have to turn off the outputs to change the video settings, but yes. I see exactly what I need to do. Wonderful. Okay, awesome. Thank you, Keith Khan. That is great. I will be able to fix this for the next time. But I don't think I can do anything with it until I am not actually doing something with it. But next time, I promise it will be the full screen. That's awesome. Thank you so much. I pick up? I picked up this thing. Upgrades a normal item to rare with 1 guaranteed property. Weapons. I don't really want to do that right now. I'm going to hold on to that. That's definitely useful. That's it for here. I see. I think I see where I'm supposed to go. Yes, my little army of gross dudes. Awesome. Deep Dweller. That's the dude, right? Got him. Take that. Take that. Ooh, that's quite nice. +1 to the level of socketed melee gems. That is actually quite nice. Ah, thanks, Keith Khan. I appreciate that. Awesome. You guys are great. You've helped me with my technical issue. You've subscribed to my channel. That's, I mean, what more could I ask for? Caster, so that's 12. Elemental damage and accuracy. Let's switch that out. Okay, here we go. Mic sound up. How is that? I didn't want the mic sound to be too loud. I didn't want it to sound like I was shouting at people. I usually try to record a little bit beforehand and then play it back through my speakers because I've got my my headphones are a little bit better than before. All right, let's see. That's as high up as I can put it here. I can do some tweaking though to make my my actual microphone a little bit louder as well. Oh, forgot. I've got a point. Keep going along with this. Okay. Next time, I promise, I will have the video feed better done and sound quality I'll make sure that my microphone is turned up a little bit more. I'm always worried that I'm going to be shouting at people or something along those lines.
Just in time.
All right, let's do this incursion thing and see what that's all about. I'm actually using a headset mic, so it's pretty much as close to my face as it can be without being in my mouth. Yeah, I'm actually seeing that is the case. That yes, they can be dangerous. Whoa!
Good job.
And I died. Okay. Well, that was fun.
Good to see you survived your first incursion.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, it's actually, I'm constantly impressed by how good both the audio for me and for the microphone is with this thing, because I literally paid like $25 for it. I was just looking for something that would work. I wasn't looking for anything amazing, and I ended up with a fairly decent microphone. I'm working towards saving up for something better. But for right now, it seems to do pretty well. Grab all of that, and let's get out of here. This place is a heapin' helpin' and nope. Oh, there's a timer. Okay. Well, that's neat. I might try out some more a little bit later. Oh, I'm not going the right direction. Here we go. Up through here. There we go. Yeah, I'm wanting the I want the Blue Yeti mic on an arm that I can kind of put sort of right in front of my face, because it would make it a lot easier when I record videos or stream videos with somebody else in the room. At present, everything that I've done, be it, you know, just me, or if it's me and my wife or me and my daughter, is all off of this headset mic, and I would definitely love something that was a little better quality. Alright, let's get the Lion Eyes watch and turn in all this stuff, and then I think, guys, that is probably gonna have to do it for now, because I've got to get dinner going and get ready for D&D night.
You managed to kill a granddaddy crab. A pity you couldn't lug it up out of the caves for us. Could have made quite the chowder out of it. No matter. We've got one less reason to fear the dark, and I've got one more thing to thank you for.
I've definitely thought about doing something with one of the weird settings on my mic, but I don't think that would be as much fun for everybody else as it would be for me. Quest complete. Alright, guys. That, I think, is going to do it for now. I've got dinner to make, and I've got prep to do for Dungeons & Dragons. Thank you guys so much for sticking around. Thank you for all of the advice and for helping me with the problem that I had. Thanks for the subscriptions. You guys are awesome. So, just thank you so very much. I'm smiling from ear to ear. You guys are awesome. Thanks. And I'll see you guys around. Bye.